Today we're doing a little vlog and talking about the truck that we're driving right now. This truck was my primary tow truck that I had, and we were towing boats, trailers, pretty much everything under 5,000 pounds. And we've been doing so for maybe 10 years with this truck. The truck's currently got 95,000 miles on it, and I don't think we've done a video yet on this truck, so we might one day do it. This is a 2007 Saleen S331 SC supercharged, almost 500 horsepower, 500 foot-pounds of torque that it's putting out. Awesome vehicle. Always have it in for its regular maintenance. The other day we were towing our trailer, which is probably 5,000 pounds, pretty small trailer, towing it down to the ocean, which is about almost 200 miles away. And about 90 miles out, the truck broke down. And coasting to a stop with a line of vehicles and trucks behind us with nowhere to pull over, we found a little mud ditch that we could pull off into, just long enough for the truck and trailer to barely fit in the ditch. And called AAA, came out, took the truck. We had RV towing for the Premier RV or Plus RV Plus. So we got 100 miles tow, which was perfect because the truck needed to come back to close to home where they service this truck. I actually have a guy that services this truck, don't take it to any other Ford place, just simply because it's got the supercharger and a lot of other third-party Saleen accessories. So luckily I was within range to have the truck towed. So luckily I was in range to have the truck towed back to my house, 90 miles away, and our destination was still 90 to 100 miles away. So we called a good friend who was already at the ocean that was camping with us, and he drove back 90 miles to pick up our trailer. And continued on the weekend camping with no tow truck. So rented a U-Haul box truck down at our location and towed our trailer back. It was pretty interesting, as they only have a 2-inch ball, I believe, that is welded on to their hitch, so you can't change it out. So we had to buy a Stinger with a larger ball, and there's an offset port that you can slide it into. So the trailer towed offset, I don't know, maybe 10 to 12 inches all the way home. It was pretty interesting, but nonetheless, got the truck home, got the trailer home, and turns out, we're thinking transmission, because the truck would not move. You'd fire it up and it'd make this god-awful metal on metal grinding sounds, and it was just horrible. So my mechanic looked at it and determined it was a flex plate. It just kind of blew apart inside the truck. So yeah, it definitely wasn't going anywhere. So that accelerated our buying for a new vehicle, because we've been looking for a new vehicle to tow for a while, have our eye on a vehicle, and also a new trailer. And the new trailer is pushing, so it's 8,300 pounds dry. So it's probably about 10.5 fully loaded with a 1,100 pound tongue weight. It's about 30 foot. So this vehicle definitely will not tow it. So what we're going to do is we put in an order, a special order for a new vehicle. And this is kind of like why I'm starting the vlog, is just want to see what kind of pain that we're going to be going through when we're waiting for this new vehicle. It's very similar to what had happened when I purchased the Z51 Corvette. All dealerships are very eager to accept your money. Yes, we can get you. Yeah, we'll get you a tow truck, or we'll get you a Corvette. You give them your deposit, and Little do you know, they have no allocation for a Corvette, so you're waiting for 6 months before they can even get you one. You know, because they only sold 6 Corvettes last year, so they only get 6 Corvettes next year. And out of those 6, 2 were convertible, 2 were a Z51, and 2 were just a regular C7. So yeah, we got pushed out, and so we were 6 months out, so I just canceled it and ordered from across the country, New Jersey, at the second largest Corvette dealer in the nation, and had it in 1 month. So we're gonna see what goes on. When I placed my order at the dealership on the 26th of last month, which would have been February 26th, I was told 12 weeks, so which I'm fine with. 12 weeks is good. So we're gonna see what happens, how close we get. I'm very aware of, you know, the process of allocation, and I thought it would be a little bit different with trucks, but we'll see. We'll see. If it goes into week 8 with no updates, I may just cancel my order and start searching for a US-based truck dealer where I can purchase the truck and have it in 4 weeks again, courtesy delivered. But I'm going to give the dealership the benefit of the doubt. Love the service at this dealership, but the sales, you know, that's another thing. Sales is sales, so there'll always be sales. We went ahead and purchased, the vehicle that we purchased was a 2018 Ford F-250 Platinum, fully loaded. I don't think it doesn't have one thing from the list, so it's going to be very nice when it comes, and then we'll throw on some rims and tires, and maybe a small lift, not sure. I got to read up a little bit more and do some investigating on how the lift and tires affect the towing capabilities and the safety for the truck when you're towing a lot of weight. We didn't end up going with the diesel. We went with gas. And a lot of people are going to be like, oh no, why'd you go with the diesel? It tows 19,000 pounds. Well, I don't need to tow 19,000 pounds. So, and I want to use that truck as an everyday driver, very much like this truck was almost an everyday driver with 95,000 miles on it. I mean, I want to enjoy to drive the truck, but that means be able to drive the truck, you know, for a quarter mile. Start it up, drive a quarter mile across the street, get some groceries, shut it off. Can't do that with diesel unless you let it run for half an hour first. Don't want to deal with particular filters, don't want to deal with diesel exhaust fluid. If I was towing every day, that'd be a different story. So we'll it's gonna be towing every other weekend, every third weekend. Even if it is every other weekend, it's not every day, so that's a good thing. But we'll update the status on the truck as we come along, and then see if ordering locally at a location where I thought they had a lot of trucks, looked like they had a lot of trucks, but we'll see. So it's been a couple of weeks now, 2 weeks I think as of today, since I placed my order, and the order has yet to be picked up in the system by Ford. So we will check that out, and as we progress along, and see what we need to do to get this escalated and get the truck here quicker. Yeah, so we'll keep you guys updated as we find out more information, and obviously when we get the truck, we'll be posting some videos of the truck. But I thought it'd be important maybe to do just a video of what escalated us to getting this truck, and what we're primarily going to be using this truck for. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and stay tuned, and more videos to come. I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. The dog goes for coffee. Insists because he gets the treats. You can tell he's very anxious to get his treat.